Hey guys, my name is Simpzy. How are you all doing? Welcome back to some more Imperator Rome here today on the channel. We're going to be starting episode 3 of my Spartan Let's Play campaign. So guys, if you still are enjoying this series and want to ensure more content, the best thing you guys can do is to leave a like, subscribe if you're around here with notifications on. Let me know in the comment section down below feedback and suggestions for the series thus far. Feel free to leave a dislike if you're not enjoying it, of course. In today's episode, we're going to be declaring war upon the Phrygians and hopefully having the siege of Athens. I've got to say a huge thank you to Paradox Interactive for sending me an early access code of Imperator Rome and making this series possible. So a huge thank you to their assistant developer and community manager. Okay, so in the last episode, guys, if you haven't gone and seen it, highly recommend you do. We managed to have the siege of Delphi. We managed to take Thapos and Thermos, a lot of key territories. In the previous episode, we managed to take, like before that, Olympia, and we've done really well since our humble beginnings in Sparta. We currently have 26,000 men at our disposal, mostly made up of heavy infantry, light infantry. Oh, these armies are actually identical. They've been split down the middle. Perfect. Alright, so we currently have the king, Arius, 67 years of age. It is currently 257 BCE. So we've come a long way in this campaign. We're finally in a stable position. I've got my economy back on track. So we have the king here who's 67. He's done so much in his reign, uniting most of southern Greece under a Spartan banner. Hopefully, once his son becomes king, who is Acrotatus, I think that's how you say his name, he's 47, can maybe go to war with the Macedonians. So let's quickly recap where we stand. We've built another marketplace and a granary here. I'd actually like to build a granary further north eventually, probably in another time of peace. Okay, national focus wise, military administration, we're getting general loyalty, a national slave output, and we're also getting tariffs. I've switched over my government type to a govern policy to encourage trade. At the moment in the south, we're currently importing wood, grain, fish, importing sheep and glass as well. All my territories are currently importing stuff, which is fantastic. Military wise, we're still going down our central Greek traditions. We've just unlocked siegecraft, which gives us a plus 10% to sieging territory. Tech wise as well, 102, we're at 93. I've been eyeing off bread stamps, which gives us a national population growth of 0.05. Religion wise as well, we're currently at a stability 2. So I would like to save up a little bit more to sacrifice another wee little piggy. But we'll just have to see. At the moment, my economy is in a really good situation. Even though it's only 0.09 now, we had it at a 4 or a 5 before. I've gone through a bit more of a military blitzkrieg because we actually are still making a profit while maintaining 26,000 troops upon the battlefield, which is quite good. Diplomacy-wise, nothing too much has changed, except for this! Rome has guaranteed us, which is fantastic. So, that means it's going to deter Macedon for an aggressive war against us, and maybe even the Phrygians. But I really want to try and take this central Athenian territory first. We're guaranteeing some of our central allies. Like, for example, there are still some pockets of Greeks in the south here. Like, diplomacy mode, this is what we currently own, and this is who we're trading with. The green is us, of course. We've got our allies here in the center mountains. I would like to get rid of them. Like, the thing is, right, the goddamn Macedonians, they hold Argos here, and they've got 20,000 men stationed. So even to contend with that, we're still going to need more territory. Further in the south here, these guys are still independent, but man, Macedonia has absolutely expanded quite significantly. Rome as well has taken the boot of Italy, taking Taurus and pushing down into like the Crotona region as well. Oh, they've actually taken Messentia in Sicily. Carthage is still yet to really expand. The Seleucids are on the back foot. Oh, Bactria is quite strong. But we have the Phrygians here as well we have to deal with. Okay, so I think I've gone through everything character-wise as well. My line is secure. Unfortunately, my second-born son, Agrias, did die. But through my son's line, he's got some children as well. Okay, I think that's pretty much it. So I'll put in the description below as well the Steam page for Imperator Rome if you'd like to check out further information. So, let's negotiate with the Phrygians. Well, rather declare war. Now, these guys, you might be thinking, Simpzy, you madman. They are quite strong. They own modern day, well, not modern day, they own most of Pergamon and pushing into, like, the Antioch, Cyprus sort of region. They're quite massive, and especially the amount of subjects they have as well, they're going to call a lot. But the thing is, right, I just really want to snatch up this territory. I think we can quite quickly. We can island hop here for now, but at the end of the day, they have to sail all over their forces. They're going to need, like, even to match me, right, they need 20 ships, which is going to cost a hell of a lot for them. So hopefully I can quickly snatch up this territory. What we're going to do is hold the land in Greece and wait for them to come to us, and then we'll start picking them apart. We don't have to go and take their land. We just want this central area. Like, I don't really care about the Pergamon territory just yet. I want to unite the bottom half of Greece so then I can eventually go to war with Macedonia. Hopefully we can get the Romans in on side and maybe give them the Epirus territory or something. But regardless, now we're going to declare war. So, let's go into covert actions. Let's fabricate a claim. We currently have 447 oratory power. Let's spend 205 of it. So, let's quickly swing back over here. So, we really just want to take this region here in Hellas, in Athens. So, the claim has been fabricated, and we're going to have to wait until the 7th of January to push the attack and have the siege of Athens. I would have really liked to have the Athenians fight there, but there will be some loyal citizens there we can slaughter anyway to get revenge on the Peloponnesian War. Okay, so there are a fair few enemies here. It is quite frightening, but if we can hit them hard, be relentless and ungiving, we'll be victorious. You got to risk it for the biscuit. All right, let's do it. So let's push and take Athens. Okay, so now that we are at war, let's quickly push over the border here. Now, I'm going to keep this army here for now, just in case any other troops come through the south, maybe flanking through here, and we can always push up here and there. Okay, so let's quickly switch over. Let's click on Sparta for now. Let's go on the diplomacy mode. So, as you can see, we are nearly at war with most of the known world. Cappadocia there as well. Looks quite frightening and scary, and by the look of it, the first Spartan war here, they do have 28,000 archers, but the thing is, right, logistically, it's going to absolutely smash them. They're just not going to be able to ferry everyone over. Also, they have to pay for supply lines. Like, they've overextended themselves. I don't really even know how they managed to take these territories. Maybe Athens sold it to them, or I don't know, or maybe there was a war that I wasn't looking. Okay, so we've got a civic power here of 103. Let's go for those bread stamps there to get that national pop back up. My stability is now fine, my aggressive expansion is now gone, and so is my tyranny rank. Okay, cool. So first up, we've already taken these two territories quite quickly. Let's push the 3,000 here for the siege of Athens. We'll keep these guys here. We might actually push them to the border. We might need to push them further south. Hang on. Do I have military access with you? I don't. We should get that, because that means I can cut straight through the mountain pass if we ever need to get there. What about Macedon? Would you give me... no, they're not even interested in any of that. Okay, so we'll just sort of keep you here for the second, my son. Acrotatus. Tatus, I think it's his name. I'm not entirely sure. Impatience is a virtue, just a little bit longer. Okay, that was a promise I made to someone, I believe. We'll deal with it later. Okay, let's push down for the siege of Athens. And we should be able to take the city. Yep, the sacking of Athens. Let the men roam freely. We gain 51 gold and popularity. I don't particularly want to kill the freemen, but we'll just let them run freely. Get a little bit of cash. You don't want to deny the troops their spoils. So we're going to be able to island hop down here quite a bit. And we're already currently 2% up in our war score. So let's push you further south here. And let's keep you here ready and mobile to push anywhere at a moment's notice. Okay. Right. Let's continue to try and take the territory. Oh, there's a crisis. Yes! With the recent death of the Phrygian ruler, has caused a great deal of political disturbance in the country. Eager to take advantage of this situation, a number of lackeys, pretenders and legitimate claimants to the throne have risen up to bear arms against the newly crowned king. Oh, that is perfect. We couldn't have wished for anything better. As a nation of interest, let's hope they fall to chaos. Oh, fantastic. So there's some sort of civil war going on. So are we still at war with them? Antigonus. Okay. Well, we're going to continue to still do what we're doing. And slowly but surely try and gobble up these island territories. Okay, let's switch back over to the diplomacy map mode. Okay, so we're still at war with a lot of it. I thought because the civil war is broken out, maybe would just automatically peace out with some sections of the civil war. 5%. One of our magistrates has died. That's fine. We need a new researcher. We need a new orator. So let's go with you, 19. These are my children. Oh, my grandchildren. Hero here's 21. Let's go with him then. Yeah. Oh, that's good. It's great to see that my line is continuing. Character-wise, let's have a look at it's this scorned families, right? So we're currently 730. We are marrying into this one here, who is about 100, and the megalith is currently 60. All right, let's continue further south where we can. So there's still a couple more islands for us to take. Once we've taken all the available territory, so he wants a position. What's his loyalty at? 45. Right, we're gonna have to probably give him one. Okay, so I've made a promise to this guy to give him a position. The problem is, he is the head of the Carsid family. And he's a member. The thing is, he's not a very good person, is he? He hasn't got very good command. Yeah, I guess we'll just have to put him in for time being. I just can't afford, and then we'll bribe him as well. I can't afford a civil war. So we're going to have to pay for that and get a minor debuff for now. We should be able to remove it as well. We've made that promise. Alright, let's continue on. Further south, and we're currently at 7%. So can we secede this territory now? You currently only have 7. Okay, that's not good enough. Alright, let's continue on to try and take as much territory as we can. We'll take Melos. Okay, we've taken that now, and I believe, just looking at that, there's no land bridges here, so we can't actually move back here. That's fine. Okay, so, there's no more territory here that we can actually take from them. They're actually fighting. Oh no, we're at war with them. I was going to say, they're probably, I didn't know if these were active fights, but they're not. No matter. Okay, so we're going to move this army back to Athens, and we'll keep you here for the time being. I would like to move you here, but it might cause some attrition. We'll just have to see. So basically for now, we're going to sit back, relax, and wait for the enemy to come to me. We're slowly going to gain more war score as well. As you see there, it's just gone up. Carsid is settling into his new role well. What do you know? Whilst he is of the belief that he's the fitting man of statue, he's decided to show his gratitude offering a small donation. You're always helping out the cause. So we managed to get 80 there. Oh, we probably can afford that granary that I was banging on about. That I would like. Let's go to our macro builder. And I wanted a granary in the north here if we could build one. Yeah, let's build one here then. That's the stuff. Get some more food up here, because it was up in the mountains. It can be very tough for the Spartan farmers. What am I kidding? The Spartans aren't farming. Some other fuckers up there are doing it. Okay, we're pushing the Spartan King's army back to Athens. And we are currently losing some attrition. Oh, 2,000 have just deployed there. Let's chase that. Go back, double time. Let's have our first fight of the war. Quickly now, double back. We can't allow them to take that territory. So, some of their allies have pushed over. Push back down. We should be able to deal with them. 2,000. Oh my god. 22,000 Phrygians have pushed over the border here. Let's pull back to Corinth for now. And we'll try and intercept this here. If we can get a quick win, we'll be laughing. Oh, looks like they're heading down to Sparta as well. Okay, so they're actually splitting us a bit here now. I do want to try and give chase to that 2,000. Okay. Okay, so I'm just sort of slowly but surely keeping on. So they're going to take some territory back. That's fine. We can kill this 2,000 down here quite easily. And then we'll try and double back and rendezvous. So we'll quickly deal with these 2,000. Looks like they're going to try and disembark more troops here. So we've won the Battle of Melos. We killed 562. Okay. Let's get you to double time north now. We need to get you to back to Athens so we can fight against these. Okay, because they're starting to take these territories back. Let it be known, the games shall be held. Okay, so we've got some starving pops, which isn't good. We can call in an omen, which is good, but I think I would like to slaughter a pig if we go 360. Because then we can get a stability of 3, which is quite a lot, instead of getting this, like, tax boost, which we don't need just yet. Alright, let's push north. So they've retaken one territory, and they're starting to take this. Okay. Oh! What the hell? I was like, why is that blue? It's revolted! Oh, the civil war is ripping them in half. Oh, that's fantastic. 10,000 troops around the back there have deserted them. Okay, let's push the king back up. And we'll try and attack this army here. It's actually a lot further north. They're fighting each other! Oh! Let's grab your popcorn, sit back and relax as the Spartans watch the Phrygians go at it. No way. Oh, what are the odds of that happening? Right, you push for this, because I want to get my army experience up a bit. You push here then, because I guess, like, yeah, one had to win, didn't they? Oh, that's insane. Bitter feud between my son and my grandson. Sure, let them fight. I don't mind them being a rival, but he's my second-born grandson, isn't he? Loyal. They can take the loyalty hit, I think. Yeah, Tonius loses 20. See him as a rival. He probably should see him as a rival, though. Because he's the second like, it's his son. It's his second son. So, sure, let him fight. Okay, so, how has this changed things? They've taken that back, but not by much. We want to try and wrap up these armies here. They're already suffering attrition. But what are the odds, man? We absolutely picked a picture-perfect time for us to go to war with them. Right in the heart of a civil war. Okay, we want to try and rally up. And then we'll, like, at least get halfway. The Olympic Games has concluded. Fantastic. And I want to try and wait until we can get the both armies here, and then we'll push together. There we go. Now go, go, go. 25,000 Spartans pushing over the border. And this should really wrap up the war, I would imagine. The king and the prince fighting side by side in the Phrygian war. And there goes that army. And I imagine now we might need to retake that, but we should, in theory, like, push down this way. We should be able to, like, even secede this. So if I sue for peace, I want these regions. They're not going to accept, by the look of it. Alright, let's retake it then. So get you to go push down here. We need to retake these regions and quick. Alright. Ideally want to wrap up this war. We don't want it to prolong for too long. That's now been smashed. So this is still under our control. Let's keep you here for the time being. Yeah, push you into Athens then. And we'll send the other guys further south. We just need to maintain what we've got here. Oh, an autosave. Okay, so now can we demand? Yeah, they're still not... They still don't want to sue for peace. So, or maybe it's like, maybe I have to negotiate with the others, because it's a bit iffy, this civil war stuff. Okay, so we can get that, but that's from them. Hang on a minute, maybe we just need to take some more territory. Because if they come back at us again, we can just slam them down. Yep, so we occupy this. So continue to occupy this stuff if we haven't. So we need to reoccupy that. Which we can do. There's 7,000 there. We should be alright. We can always send reinforcements. Let's push here now and deal with that 7,000. Yeah, easy peasy. We've smashed it here. And push you back further down to Melos. We're not getting flanked anywhere else. Okay, so that army's going to flee north, right into the trap of the Prince, essentially. It's probably going to regain its... No, it's not. Okay, well, let's dive back into diplomacy here now. And I wonder if they're going to sue for peace now. So... Yeah, so I want this territory. And that. And that. And that. They're not going to give me that. Will they give me Melos? No. They won't give me all the islands I want. However, they will cede the important part of the mainland there. Yeah, but that's the revolt side that's been owned. It's a little bit iffy like that. But the main Phrygian faction will accept my terms. I wonder if we could, like, snag a bit over here. Or something. The capital needs... No. Yeah, we can't, like, snag any of this, be a little bit cheeky, you know what I mean? Yeah, it's only this stuff that's available to us. Yeah, like, we can't... they won't accept that. Oh, well. Regardless, I am more than happy to accept those terms. So we've got peace with the major faction, and we have taken the city of Athens officially. So, to take this sort of eastern side of Athens, we need to negotiate with them. And they are not. So the revolt is not actually inclined to give me that. War score needs to be a little bit higher. Okay. Well, we've taken Athens, though. We've had the siege of Athens here today. And we've made peace with the major faction. So they're still going at it. So we've got Callus, Megalid. Oh, I wonder if they're related to me at all. Or related to that family. I imagine they would, because they're all Greek. Or maybe it's just a similar last name. Antonius Antigonid. Okay. Look at that funny Pontus hat. So yeah, so this is going to be a little bit difficult because we don't really border the revolt army, I guess. We'll hold you here for the time being, but as you can see... Oh, exiled armies. Oh, shit. That's okay, you're going to be able to come back, that's fine. Starving pops. We can go... What can we go with here now? Monthly wages for characters, -10. National slave output. Endorse party. Let's go with national slave output for now. We've got an omen as well. I wanted to sacrifice a piggy, so we'll save up for 360 for now. Okay, well, the war still rages with the pretenders. It does look like they're getting smashed, the revoltists. So, unfortunately, we've had an event here. Oh, Carsid, you bugger. oversight on civic work. It has become abundantly clear there was a terrible mistake. Sadly, the latest masterpiece has collapsed. No, killing a number of civic officials. Hopefully it's no one important. So we can pay off the families to the victims, which is 83, and we increase our popularity. Or we can have him flogged. Let's pay off the families as we've got the money, which is a bit of a shame. We're still holding our position. We're waiting for the revoltists to come over the sea and maybe try and challenge us. But at the moment, by the look of it, as we've made peace with the main faction, it looks like Cyprus, some central territory in Pergamon, up near sort of Nicomedia, Bithynia, I would imagine. Yeah. Looks like they're on the back foot. So would they want peace? I want this territory. But I don't know if we're going to be able to do it. I think we might sort of have to sit back and relax and allow the main faction to take it over. A warm period has hit the country. Our people, farmers, and nobles alike claim the weather has gotten warmer. Let us hope for more good times ahead. So we lose national unrest and a population growth. So I skipped a little bit ahead. Oh, the revolt's over. Oh, it's gone back to them. Ah, bug ears. It's alright, we've still got the main territory of Athens here now then, but that's it. She's all over Red Rover. And it's Craptius. Okay. What was that other guy? Klaus? I don't know who his name was, got defeated. But that's it, the war's over for today's episode. We've managed to gain Athens, which is fantastic. And as such, we're going to be able to switch it back to encourage trade, and we're going to be able to get a lot of trade through the port of Athens. Well, guys, unfortunately on that note, it's time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching episode 3 of the Spartan Let's Play campaign. We've managed to take the city of Athens and some of the surrounding territory. I would have liked to snag that territory off the Phrygians, but hey, you win some, you lose some, you can't grab it. So, for now, what we want to look forward to in the next couple of episodes is I want to go to war with Macedon. I think it might be a little bit earlier on still. Like, there's a couple of these allies that I'm guaranteeing, 6,000 there. Argos we might want to liberate. The thing is, right, I don't think I'm strong enough to go to war with Macedon on my own, so we might need to continue to pick apart these regions. We currently can comfortably and competently field about 26,000 troops. Seeing as there's 20,000 in Argos, God knows how many's up here. I think we saw like 30 bomb stacks pushing into Epirus, so we might need to look elsewhere for some alliances. Rome is quite strong in this time period, and they're already guaranteeing us, and we've got really good relations with them, so maybe if we do some intrigue, do some relations, try and prove it, we might be able to get Rome on our side, and then we can declare war upon Macedon. Maybe they might come over and help us, and I'm quite happy to maybe give them some of the Epirus territory if we can take the bulk of Pella and Macedon. But yeah, let me know in the comments if you like the sound of that plan, or maybe we should continue our war against the Phrygians. Maybe we need to take this, build a huge, mighty navy, and push over. We've got the help of the Athenians now. Maybe that's something we can do. Also, before I end the video here, thanks for watching, and I've got to say a huge thank you to Paradox Interactive for sending me an early access code of Imperator Rome and making this series possible. I'll put in the description below as well the Steam page if you want to check any further information about Imperator Rome. Unfortunately, guys, it is time to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. Let me know in the comment section down below your feedback for the series, and if you would like to see more, that's the best way to ensure more content. Leave a dislike if you're not enjoying the series. Check out my social media links if you want to stay connected with me. Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, all in the description below. Highly recommend Twitter. Every single time I post a video, a tweet goes out. It's much more reliable than the YouTube sub box. These days, to get all the notifications for the channel, you have to click the bell, of course, to join the notifications squad. I do enjoy reading those comments. Patreon and merchandise link in the description below, along with the Steam group. Come and join the community on Steam. And on that note, unfortunately, I have to end the video here. Thank you very much for watching once again. Make sure to take care of yourselves. Go out and have a fantastic rest of your day. My name has been Simpzy. Goodbye.